Because you actually
perform not them
good. You watch a foul. Yeah, come on. Yeah, just to touch a little bit on what if you are the NDA, then we get into a proper discussion. And they are so for no be social media, or call WhatsApp platforms as well. And I'm so they want us to believe that they always see ahead of us, but we don't recognize them, we don't believe them. You maybe say CC.
Mamin chair after for ni say tea for so can one. Mamin chair na Miss because I say Ghana hankwan ni nyame. Seriously. Oh, England for almost sorry friend say. You have the Church of England. Church of England. Now they are so for Anglican form there, Omonya vision. Roman so for Omonya vision. Methodist are so for Omonya vision. Presbyterian are so for Omonya vision. I didn't think that they be a one-man people in Omonya vision. Now we sent to on the Onufi assembly. Omunu da, Omunu say New Bibu. Omunu say assembly beto New Yonkubi. Emanin country no. Ana de bia enkrofo a omo ye aise oma ye nimu omo ana omo so mo man no ena de bia ye nyomo vision obi di se enkremofo epenyini owo kromo
chief imam
share butu baba no dis odi over 100 years and maybe some we say when you vision say papa no be di 100 years me say me nyanim enkremofo no owu a ne time na so vision baby ya so ba na wankwa woje bo it is hard mum ye nyai yes unya vision na sebe wuni ni pakro no omo si an omo hunu kwan a ye benya minister ana ye benya appointee bia ne wo menya ne ho asem ana wo hene bia na se sebe me wuni vision do do miya mi vision say Ghana for nyina ebe esa akra omusuman enso so say memu entime sre mumi nyai sa de na Ghana anase before titiru ye ba nkrofo bi vision obi ka say obi ntime nya vision ba vision wo we ebi ye papa ebi ye bone they say the afia kan na ade ye nya vision papa da yenya vision papa da omo ma sa prophecies no da be no bia ba ka se Ghana de papa bi ye benya oye wo mu hu ya ye benya oye wo mu hu ya o me hu ade papa de so oye le aba Ghana ya ye benya se ngo mo so nche kra Ghana epum ho ba bi ye benya eyi wo ho fa ngo ho ye pewu asem do wo de bia obi wu ye na ye de ana obi bewu mi de obi samia akwa se loto ucha na se ba wedi amadi ana wa yedin bebre kan sem bia amem ene de ye nyi omo hwe no ma fo mo wedi mbese mo mi nyai na bi sebe wo de wo se ye be ko me na yi no tu de am nyedi na me nwa esu nka bi
o kwachi
e o ma yin
eni so ade hunu ni hu susu so ade ba
yo bichia wafefo nyina enkanka me constituency am fi central fo asema da ho no me mom de me fare say ye ji nyamena semedi especially me. I'm a born again Christian inti ye ko Bible mu a ohwe Joel 2:28 na me coach kakra I say and it shall come to pass afterward that I'll pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and daughters shall prophesy. Your old men shall dream dreams. Your young men shall see visions. So what? Or say, a million ye no, ye and penny for no, ebe swadaye. Na your young men is almost be visions, no cry ha. It is biblical. So say, a day say, Yamino home about one, Ubahuniema. Na Ukaya Oba, or say 32, or say shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be delivered. So okay, no, or my solution or
no. Wow,
obey you free. Oh, now the one want to say as of who sad na it is true because young ordinary people, Obompaya now Uchile come to the which means you go in the spirit and you see things. Yes, now what bompire and what who sad ya. I say the Bible says you reveal and redeem. Nyame yachrewa no per se you redeem.
You redeem free situation.
A free situation.
A dead in quality.
Why don't they go on their knees to make sure say sad na?
Yes, you check you. Yes, you check.
And no baby I am na kakra. Because minister is a very busy man. Naturally who no ankasa ansana. What you have bompire ma nyame ayi sad na free ho. And no baby I na kakra. Na prophecies so adoso. We can ebi so can emem na me the medical can say these things are true as a Christian no me believe say in commercial wo ho na ebi no so hu ani so ade dem ye ma ye Bible no en guide yen say hu hia say we hu say asomasi be wu a wo be hu ni parent ansa no abompa ye ma nyame atwetwam ye gina bato no we see a lot I wo ha na bia ba we hu picture na bo ho no nipa no bewu ebi ba mo sa me say he minua wo hu se bewu a kokobọ mpaye me nyame odwetwam na ba kan kire me nyende de ya kwankire ni ade na say I don't believe in that nyame yi actually say nipa na picture bo oba bewu a it is your duty to pray
to save the situation
and so am kan kire me ma anya hu bibia na kire me wu ana. That is the worry. And Basa, you were trouble, I close my ears. I said, no, death, a necessary end will come when it shall come. And to me, for my dream call, yes, sir, you cannot live your life. And you suffer for no more than no more. Nasa, bompire, no more, bompire, so now redeem.
Okay, so when you know, here say the Office of the Presidential Envoy for Interfaith and Ecumenical Relations, also the Krata, strengthening spiritual partnership for national direction and healing. It trusts everyone. Now, okay, can say greetings of peace and grace from the Office of the President Envoy for Interfaith and Economical Relations. On behalf of the President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and the Office of the Presidential Envoy, I extend heartfelt appreciation to you and your various denominations for your unwavering spiritual support, intercessory prayers, and sustained leadership in promoting peace, moral integrity, and national unity. Your role in Ghana's spiritual civic life remains indispensable. As part of strengthening national coordination on spiritual matters, especially in these times of uncertainty and complexity, we kindly encourage you to inform all prophets, men and women of God under your oversight that any prophecy or spiritual insight of a national nature, especially those with implications for high-profile political leaders, governors, national security, or public stability, should be formally relayed to the Office of the Presidential Envoy for urgent review and appropriate escalation. This is in the spirit of responsibility, discernment, and stewardship over the nation's destiny. And they give the contacts, and they say, furthermore, in the light of strategic accident that occurred recently, which claimed the lives and involved government officials, military personnel, and NDC party executives, we humbly request your intense prayers for the President of the Republic, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the government and all state institutions, the bereaved families, and the entire nation of Ghana. May the Lord comfort the afflicted, guide our leaders, and continue to preserve our beloved country. We look forward to continued partnership and shared spiritual responsibility as we work together for the peace and the prosperity of Ghana. Yours sincerely, Elvis Afiankra, Presidential Envoy for the Interfaith and Ecumenical Relations, Office of the President, Republic of Ghana. Kofi, that's how serious it has become now.
Oh my, President Mahama, empire asem we dey so no yema Ghana man panyin nti bibia esi ne so nti papa say o mo say ye nyina mo empire man no wonya nimdi a obe solve enema ACC no because Ghana enema ACC doso if me a free Ankara I said the conference presidential envoy for religious
affairs
interface oh medical ye yama nyame beye aha Ghana for Yakopon Bible no was sin Yakopon obo ye say no say so enti Yakopon ontimi nye doctor eno mo be ye doctor Yakopon ontimi nye presenter ena ma wo ba ye presenter na say journalist Yakopon ontimi nye ontimi master so eme ye engineer ontimi master so eme ye lawyer enti odam ye mu ena saa ni mani nyina na opeso wo ye no ye ma no say bucho obi kura de kura na was nyame nhira wacho obi ade no asmo kaka kire no na ya mbisa say enti nkro na wo mo nye Christians no say be Hindus Buddhists any other religious groups no almost so nkade na beto wo yes me office and I say bibia any one say or that Elvis office no so only they in charge of but me be say enti ade see no human error say bia me no and I say obi enfom so ntina e see ene de maintain one asem no say investigation I'm on it any here woman.
And you're setting up on business.
No, never.
Our belief is that a spiritual connotation with yes.
Me pacho baby Nyankopon ni baby a. Nyankopon ga na ngwa no. Me bi se Nyankopon ga na ngwa no. Nyankopon so baby a. Se wuji Nyankopon di a baby a wo bia wo. Ono pacho kan we na wo kan no bio na me ka asem nkyerɛ.
Joel 2:28.
Yes. So na pacho no. Yeah, me ka say wuji nyame di a ɛyɛ adebɔni o. But eno yam yam yen e bibi mind
dey say yen ntimi nye.
Yentimi nye. Bibia nyame be yam yen.
Should that not be the case?
Bible says was say ensa enya adwuma no. Mama ni di meboa. Bible na wo kan no akra ka cho say ensa na anya adwuma mama ni di. That's what cast matchro. So ntimi mfa wo nsa nhye wo edemri fam. Enka say yes manna will fall from heaven. Etu tiwa anopa near the coconut could say a free soon about better form.
It has some bad, yes, in the Jinabi, and yes, a pindu pindu.
Yes, Hanimanu be Brintina, Ghana, as we see ya. Young family, Yamina Dema, yes, Yamina Dema granted obeying sir. But the question is, Yamiswa Catcher will say, who now what do mass assassins no? Peho, HDA. Send a bayer ACBU. Amani, so she ne ma koso wo wiase. Enne baby a enkophobia duro. Enne yetimi kwotena wiem. Kofo timi kwotena wiem. A omoti ho. Na so mo koye edi bebe ta won so government mi ama because na machine no enya adwuma. Ghana hanke be ka se nyame na aye. Ezo ta mo duro mo repair no almost abai America
to my wisdom
wa my nimdie wo yemu wotie mu nyame tie mu adenti na ema Yakopon bresa ewifo akwadwuro nti no de bia nyame be ya maye nyeze broni so won ka se nyame enyema no but wo ye no nyame de na ka say doctor okoye operational obon pai
sre nyame
o sre nyame say misrew me koye operation mi na say for America doctor no was say me de me say nyame nsa Send a bear, you may be dear Maui.
Be a bear in
the Quaso. And the Simon and I, yeah, I'm on a high patch of kind in money.
I was saying in the last days, I'll pour my spirit upon all flesh, with sons and daughters prophesying.
Sure.
Old men dreaming dreams, and young men seeing visions.
So, me pacho, was it young men seeing visions? That's a moving when you swat dear. And then I say, Obeso da yesu obi hu. Anabaso da yesu bibi betu obi. One abrabo no. Say na be ya ebetum pa ma. Was in the olden days. Ade we ye try na ben.
I say in the last days.
In the last days. Last days near that ben. Ade we ye try na ben.
I do the.
And I make sure no. But ye can. When was it the last days? So when will the last days come?
You go so change.
I got someone no 80 and now last day.
And then
your last day. Okay. Yeah. Oh, say we are say we need solution. And I say answer. To be na ama yen, ye di bibia hye beye en obi na ye me en obi na ejimi kunu en obi na ese bebre tibisi. E dia bi sa say adentina. Ya soso no. Wo bom pa ye ni wi ate say de Mr. Kiskai. Wo bom pa ye ni wi a. Untu anamon. Enkoye de. I was away. When am who vision. Wonim baby amewo. Ye friend dey nyame nipa. Wona say ye friend nyame nipa. Man of God. Na man of God na say wuntimi eni nyankopon ni nkita ho. Obi afa. Now man of God now ye na paso be.
Drame ho. Na bi ho say me ma wa kwankyere bi na me kan say me chew na otwe ho fidi o ma bi ho asa.
Me pacho. Ene na ti say na wunya agichi no. Wo so betime nya sai bi na sre. Sebi. Say ye wo dwa atwa yen gra ho.
Nti ke yen ko dwa atwa.
Me pa say sebi ni wonti no. Wo so fu na we hu me wa de no. Dwa atwa in the name of God, mommy. Dem go say ene wo asede. They said doctor. What can you say when you are a man of God? We a man of medicine.
Nti uko dwa atwa nyame wa fa onim de ye adwuma.
Fa nim de ye adwuma. Fa ka ho. Ene na enkrofo bia ya o metumpo. Hwe ensem ye koma mani ewu se Ghana ni e wo niam bi ho.
Oh,
Yes. Because 2025 ne de nipa egu koko bottom. 2025
o de on fan che kakra.
There be ayenema yenye. Miami de miama sem ebe kantina make sa no. Uncle David will tell you why.
Yeah.
Never bema. King David papa ne didikesi. Makonta no. Chief Kusi where my office. And no car baby. And you didn't call police hospital. I said we are check a crowd. Baby 6 but more than 6 years ago. Police hospital you don't know so. Only doctor obey autopsy. Ewo ho. Enti emfa ne yemagni free ho. Emfa no kokolebu. And I'm offer for no frame. And I'm call ye. Me call ye no. Na I'm sure ye didn't kokolebu dia. Body bag ye didn't too no. Police for Cantonment police police hospital. The hospital did not have a body bag. Me. I'm telling you. The Emilian said there was another police officer. Our teaching or body bag money.
The hospital does not have.
They don't have it officially.
But
a policeman at the police mortuary sold me a body bag.
Hospital nankasa ni bi.
Na me it be so say and say nipa wu da bonte a na e kofa na de ne di ni betu. Asem way 6 years ago. Tell me say me ra ho no. Am di ya ho no. Ka fen say me offer ase no. Ye fa no mo afore ye. Say na be ya police for e be hu say nya.
Then nothing has changed you.
I saw the catch us on. And maybe you know ma. What do you know why? Ya no be sound say enti Ghana no. BBC a.
Nothing has changed.
Nothing changes. You make kasa. No, be a because when you see, no mum, any attention. Many part also here, Juma.
No problem, no
Problem, no.
Okay.
Deny it breaks, you go see your maintain.
Work for Ghana. Police forensic lab.
There be.
Kenya mwa si yedi emuno anase body parts no they be free Ghana call
Nothing to write home about.
Oh,
That is bad.
And then yes Ghana. I'm not blaming this current president. And then the fault. And your system sir.
You dey go akwemu.
Yan build. Ni. I know ni name hame. Sebi. Will be consume ne mind. Neze bi ona na eko. Ye on mind na asoma no. Na wo kɔ no akohia sa nkwanhia wo ya. Ka anya hwikura no.
Enmunyama ye de be.
Enke kura na ye kura ne ye. Wo ka na man fo na pele ni bebi ekoto ye na nkofo no boto no so omo no. Police wo ho, soldier fo wo ho, immigration fo wo ho, fire service fo wo ho. Enu say omo ko duru ho no sebi kofo ko di egu botoma ko mo de body bag ni bi ko ya enke na say yedum begu ebi ni hunti na yedum begu ko botomo no
So for kwaba. Well, edu be bia mo na mo ntuo ni mo nsem bi a kire eboro ya dwe ni enti ase so. Mo hu ade, mo hye nkom. Eso de esi na enye papa. Nti kan na mo ka enu mu na ye. De bia enye wu a na ye yade ato amobi. De bia enye wu a na ye yade ato. Esi wi a na afi maba ana nano da me ka kire wo kwabna me ka kire eno kwa na say de aya baso body and I say what is happening? Ye ne enti mujumedi na mudi na se ana oman na akobutu baabi.
Kwabna de ka ma me ena wase. Menchia menu mpenifo yi. Afi tiefo na ahwefo so a ehwe yen. But if you atare ye hye ina ya miensa ya including crowd ya kire se oman ni nyina yi. Enro na ye kra yi nuanom mienu asabi omo ye Mozambique nyame form kra nsi yi na on chichire abusua no so ewe na ya konsem titiri pa na ye John Dramani Mahama ofesere wo si aboto a one ne yere ne mpanimfo a anya ni gisem sa Israel de se ma bibi se ensi ese adwuma bi akwabran se unim ma won tiase
Se unimu a
udi adwuma no ma won tiase adwuma na se
Juni marine adwuma mu a uni consumer protection uni present adwuma ni mu a uni sofu adwuma ni mu a
so see when it comes to asofudie ani uni chechire mu a obi asabe wonye sofo ntimi chechire asofudie mu.
But you can kind of say my echre say and na di echre no this is what will happen. I'll pour my spirit on all flesh man mabunu nkokora ni nyina mu no se me nya no gina bo medin a sa how ni you no e be free uso akọ
ye na say e kwa so e kura Bible adentina ba akofo no gina nim kire nyame asem ofre no unim a won tia se and so those that are put to interpretation ewo nyame asem mu no na getting it wrong. You see, enya fe na nyame asem ebeba o na nya fe na nkomhye ebae but the reason why and then nkomhye na ye bibire yeti nyina ne se ene yadu era bia social media ewo ho enti so obitimi krom kransa dome abra na se onyame yi bibi ma no kire oman ya okasa oman ne bete. That is the only difference.
Kanina essence na
ewo ho but kanina ne ma say ni ho nti na manfo nti what you say? And see, when I hear people interpret how the men of God should operate.
For instance, a person at 2 say, "He say, hey, na mo de tuntum ko na biribi adam mo amani suade hu no na."
Cobran say, "What you say? Say, enya ani suade hu say obetimi abe omampani the next 4 years." Na omampani no o bigger head le o wani say, "E say escape owo bi e de wani." The outie ye wode eye de so ba be omampani but owo ndie o pese obeti but owo na mfi won ti me omampani ma na ye what you say the just last week many will be penny be enya nkitahudi o man mu a nyame ya adom na se gina baabi agina obeso CD Ero John Dramani Mahama society nipa no se owo how bi a eda nanim a se oyifiri ho a saa how na mfiri ho na ni suade hu na da ho ma no ontimi achivu
enti wo hu wiase no kra na yeka say mo ho nipa obegina
of course of course cobra see who tell me say onnim a you step you bet card ye wo de what you say aya nyame adom a chede na ode a che ebirimu enti am say wo ko asori abe 1000 people 2000 people asofo wo nu 20 of reduma no sanity enti chechire mu na ye de to so na asofo nya vision no na wan ko kan chire sumesi na o ka to ho na ono awanya ho adwuma who told you what you say vision no ye ka nyame asam o kasa chire pa onyame timi kasa fa nipa mu abra ye di nkomo etimi pie ba abra wan kasa nkasa sabi onye wadwen se o ka ho asem ene ye wode onyame hwimu sunsun no akokire o de yebisi ene ye wode woni sugu so sare woni gusu ye so na de ama de ekoba yina se politicians so control asofo e kire o de asofo onye wo menu nyina TV ye hu de wo so nemo there's something that I see you don't see me no how so control yongo
wa hu na mi hu no me na se me kire okwan no
so and when power comes up power in your baby they seems to know everything including Yamiasam to direct how men of God should operate in this country. What sort of a behavior is this? What sort of life is this?
Nti idea no to be say afide munyuma na abroso afide mu hunhuna ede nko na mope esum ka bi nko ye no ye ninim dia
no kobra eye se nyame asofo be kasa na ye be hu kon ye be fa so ye be gina ho abom paye asi atoro enchem se de eho oman no pese nyame asofo omka wano ntum e wo oman mu hasi bia no part aso mnye Ghana for nti bitu e menka kire politicians nse mo omka wano ntum because some bebre omka kire yina bebre ho a omuntimi nye nti omusoro mo ne yenkasa
ko omudi trododo
omufom ponche omutim even politicians kwa person be di oman so omudi bibi e fe no manifesto omutiri po betuja nyame ne ntimi fa ne tim pontodwa emfa me ho emfa wo ho anase manya oyikyire wo ho afroda ana meboa
nokre
se me nya oyikyire na oyikyire de manya no se esom bro so na ete se de ya enipa me call say I am a spiritual father enya government official me sunsumu agya na me call nchen enya government official because who needs satibia no sa suno environment no onka ho bi onte ase e be ya wadwen kura say sabi enyanya ansasam sama kan akire wo say edua bisi sabi uko okroma dua bisi edua ne modan achi
obusu afiachi
na dua ne esi ho no say na etie enti wuko ho amanko ase
menti ase
onte ase because ye me hu bi enti yan tia se obia ne na dwuma osese oye eboa ma oman etumpon nim
ya tia se se no be hihye yi
of course kwabra enka ebeye yen de se onyame nipa bi nyame bi nani na waka bibia fa oman ho aman mpanimfo ho na ye srem paibo e de amasa nipa kro
unyini se mosuma contribute to ye believe asem amoka no because nyoma bebre wa mosuma ya ama ye gi asem ne free mu ba no so no ne gidie na koye din
kobra se ne se wanyi ye ni a ahun susanso na beba efise ye ka sei sabi de yesi wo sunsum eniema ntwae ensiye enti abe ka se ye asofo no metimi de me papa sofo wo su bempa ay example de yehu ye no me na wasoma na metu anamo a ye reach out to mpadifo na ya fa kwan papa ye be fa so a ye be bom pa ye sidie enam kwan so a e pese be to man so are you saying senti ko hu ye no ma ye nkan kire dipa na ye ntu hu anamo na ye nsia na kwan ana because hu nti na ye nya entrance ma ade ni nsia na akobra So Nyankopon na wote so no. Ehunu se ehu, nanso we ye kyere ma. Ade nti opose esi an okwan.
So Charles Mesa ba ho, kwaje ga mo se wo page am na o tse page am. Ene mo no you go go page am ka ka sa. Na ko ide.
Me the me can say discussion no Mpensenpensenmu kwanye too spiritual. Asema esi no, ya asema Minya ehia papa. I told you
but the spiritual controls the physical.
Minya, me say I'm a Christian.
And because you don't understand what happens in the
Bible
spirit
says so for nkwan do mu niema.
He has never said so. No. They were called
Na be say of me come you say we believe in the Bible. Me believe in the Bible. Intra my coach we no. Ohwa. Na de asie no. I'm a qualified engineer. Must sail on the ship for several years as a chief engineer. Even though I was a Christian, but I never relied on that for my job. Mimia. Yes, you know. Yembisi who say, what is happening to the country?
There's a spiritual connotation to it.
A spirituality,
but the physical
what about if the leader no cry no or he doesn't believe in Christianity? Make kasa in terms of Christianity.
But leader nan kasa cry in.
Leader in ministers in ni. Na pese o tumi mu man no. As an engineer, not on the ship, I was a chief engineer on the tanker, petroleum tanker, for several years. My rely on vision, I do who say we are conscientious, very strict. Sadly, there will be explosion on the ship. Explosion tanker, very likely a tanker. They explode. Can you imagine? Explode between several miles, and you have to make sure say the biano. We control. Would you now obey a mistake? You have to go home. You have to fly home. Yeah, and now and
the problem about
in Pabwakra ocean on the deck, it will cause us back in an explosion about. And even though I was a Christian, I didn't make it sure. See, I can say, yeah, be a friend, plan maintenance. Plane, say that you plane, would mean quite repair or no. Your special people are omoye. They are plan maintenance. One try my dear say and son what trash. And the say your computer be beer. Month way, Saturday way, or the ye for fresh hole. I see and say you are there for fresh hole. Because over the lifespan. But
you the person say, oh, one for a and maybe crack.
That is what as an engineer.
Yes. The good and the bad.
Yes.
That's what was happening.
Yes. And I say media vision near I believe. Name as a country there. When we are going to things are going bad. Or things are bad. Helicopter no ebe from a mechanical failure. Human error, pilot error, and bad weather. And a restriction area. These are the factors that play above him. Yamina may side you. And the was there mechanical failure. Now the M1 say military the country at Japan crown. They are efficient. Omoya near bia and say Omoya pepe. To be pepe and accident a year hunkakra because military precision. And when I see no what was wrong. Plane no it is a ship you were a standard a year ABS American Bureau of surveyors you were mechanical alloys almost here British there were Bureau Veritas Italian. Every time they come and make sure say every equipment or no safe and sand what you move. You don't move like that. Uber port authorities which we are about checking we be it's your life working, it's your this thing working, it is and sand that they give you the pass to sail. And these are the things we are used to. And I bet my son Yemewa Nemo ya bompire no. Me on the ship as a chief they say me hobby bompire. Na say ship regional so chief please come we can be as me dress here no no problem no o me no gire on here and no me face spiritual no me drew wha me say mum ha o be na problem no so I had the name there name they don't make sure say why your maintenance why you be bia do we do these things hwe enkwala 16 am konya accident na nyame na dema na nyame na odeko. No, I don't believe in that, because this thing is going to happen again. Nyame reveal I day na nyame reveal na sabi AC. But was the road good? Car na quality no. You make sure say car no bibiada correcta. When na dey money ye hwe, you make sure. Hwe ukwa outside, you dey ukwa outside na hwe road down am so na. Several accidents be over AC. Say o dodge pothole na akohia AC. The be see say bia bo na car bi e dey to abewo na omu pimpim so saa. So these are the things I mean. See ya hwe ni ye na say the adwe call spiritual. Tabia emani ebeka kire. Things need to be done. Mean na ekrofo ya wi ayroho nkaka mutala. He is my very good friend. Na me share tabia ya wo friend edi yellow sisi. Me no ne akoko so for akoko ya fene no yellow sisi. I will not explain what it means. This man is so affable. Minya. Now look at the death. A minister Omani Boama, a kind gentleman, say, you pass obedi man Yesua. I can. He's a very nice man. Then why should we meet such a death? I mean, we can. Well, we are she na yade cocoa bottle yadisa. It's not normal. I mean, something is wrong in the country. I appreciate President Bayo tries to reset in Yama, especially dollar Gina. We share cocoa price. I'm very happy for what we share in terms of dollar. The moment he's got a lot to do. Yeah, papa no. Maybe a yemen kwadia. 4 years or one. So person resetting Yama on pound crofobia. Nyame de mianka Peduas Lodge. Every weekend, no, the crofobia course. Special minister, the way you own. Now, one back drinking on money. I'm ready to start a crime and crumba. Why I say crime Kumayira, a question she has only Mamwata. Later, you who says, sign a weekend, no idea, no, it be a 1 week, no, a fan of Peduas Lodge. Not or think it, no, or throw near ma, near idea. And a man minor two sample, no, within that short period of time, no, and near ma, which be the year, no. I believe, and Brasso say, you been your side team, no, President, I'm more na public appearance for Paonia. Now, within these 4 years, no only the legacy. What shall I say? No, when time is of the essence. Time is up. Niana, young Piagini in Corsadi saying things are not right. Play your making, was it a mechanical failure? Spare part near Nima. It's on the ship when I make sure no, me program a that way, you change way, a that way, you change way. Would report so surveyors are barber checking. Sometimes you have to open the system, no. Say be as a fuel pumper, open. That surveyor about or be checking part, no. One say part we and some are boxing back.
Do we take a lot of things for granted in this
country?
We
do.
Granted. You take a lot of things for granted. Yes.
It's been seized in Paris. Do you know why? Because of mechanical issues. Because Ghana, no, maintenance is the all kind. You be pushing to the limit. I had you bet me to a grow new chrome dear. I'm on 2 3 and farmer because I'm about you be so no.
Yes.
You get my point. Look, let me tell you what we are what kind of spiritual now. Sebi. Space shuttle. 1 2 3 America. They do you and need 1 minute pay and a blast thing. Antisa sofu be catch say spiritual. I'm not against a software juma to say they make no. But 1 month for no, one mu tete aso. Maintain say Roman sofo. AUVC. Maintain say Presby sofo. AUVC. Maintain say Methodist. Say maintain mo kwa na mo ye adifo ana. Na me we odifo cheme.
We who must be
Basa na woni hu edi mechi. Omo ko no mo omo ko mo say nyame afre omo akoye yi de o wa chimote bakoya o wa chimote ya oh ne ma mi wu na nse yen osofo no your friend say
then okay
oh osofo we yi wa oh obesi super no wo cars akese Achimota here.
Achimota mean so then.
Oh, your friend say obofo. What is for be I was say go pan fro be I wo. Chere the baby I go share our friend.
And you believe in that?
Because you see, let me tell you what. That is why I said you have to go to learn how to become a suffer.
Barbara.
But me, what can you do? Miss Rock. Oh, sorry. Sorry. So whatever.
You never about me, Bo. Yeah, one near me and son, yes. You're the I am phone so, and your how Brian. Any audio bonifono, as she my any audio yame in him hobby. Inti engineer, acquired you may know, or Babada, no bonfire say, ready say. Onyame mo no ho ban e ma ade enchi ade no amfa na engineer no amfa anda se me engineer nti me da menim se ade be hye me o tracker ma no obom pa se onyame enhwe ne so it obi believe no obi en ho force obi say
agree
believe in the prophecy. You can decide not to believe in a prophecy. Nobody is going to force you, but you cannot as well say mo obi so and believe in prophecy and I'm being prophesied. Nobody. I'm saying that nobody in this country. Anybody must stop prophecy. No, I said you was.
Please.
The fact that will be prophecy, no. The fact that will be prophecy, and in Chile say, Onyamia so from prophecy.
And then Madame Paris tabotoso.
Or the yet, Obi no between about
professor. Bro,
you prophesy. What happened? Messi, you prophesy. You can go and check.
But now we are restricted.
Messi, what restriction?
And
no soon that you how no beba no.
Oh, come here. At a see all the time. It's part of human life.
I'm can't show.
It's part of human life.
Obi some bosom. You also only a media. The case me no.
One can show it na me say.
Oh me ba me mo din.
Ah no mo.
Obi suso ewo soma ode ne ho akohyem. Obi wo sunsun bia wo som.
Yes.
Enti wo so onyi nyame ni a problem bi ye ne ho. Sai nipa no so ntimi nkan kire me a me de me ho ato onyankopon no so. Onyame a wo bo so ne asase ne so. En kan kire me se mam fa bigidi enkonkohyem. Aye individual matter. Because Bible says so say onyi nyame ni a munya no. It is not even false for anyone to believe in prophecy or not to believe in a prophecy.
The American say, "Mommy and spiritual argument." Me no, my culture say I'm a believer. I'm a brother.
Why do you want to run away from the spiritual aspect of what is happening?
No, and I'm just saying
we are Africans.
No, that's
Oh, yeah, the physical bit. No,
the body even had a spirit.
One time, Obi wu ya sorry there. Ena yema eulogy. Na the bucket to add my eulogy no. On my no, everybody was weeping. Akola kitikita ne maami na newu na oma. Na me name brothers Christian brothers. Now, and I'm saying, oh, Debbie, this one there, this is not from God. Also, brother, don't lose your faith. Oh, brother, God gives and God. I say, hey, you must stop that. Now, God no be say, I saw that that is not the will of God. God, you believe that God is a God of love, God of mercy. Now, if you are a whole church issue, that something is wrong. Meaning, let me catch you and say, hey, Japan, on problem, they say, people don't even die. And because of industrialization, the problem on what they say. The population in old. Now labor and find. That's the problem of Japan. China, longevity. Na calculate all longevity in all these countries. Na braya. How spiritual. And yet our death is very low. They say Jamaica bear 45. Wa bra baby o wa 19 ade. That you say hospital ni ade. Enye you be say minia. So uko America. Now uko hospital na. Minia. Uko hospital na. Now we are. No, so
Uko China, omo som. Go to India. Even at the hospital.
Yes.
The fact that China ni and Kujina son them born in some which is only Yami also. Okay, the fact that Indian Hindu ni and Kujina son them and Yami only Yami also. And the America say Unyame son and you'll be individually. Oh yeah, no. You can't say that.
Keep it yourself.
You can't. Cobra. Omoka. No day. Krobi. Yes you. Nkrofobi ko omo nyinyam. Omo kwa sorry da. Nso omo ye.
Please. Try you omoko. Mona moko. Omo nyinche.
Please.
What says nkrofobi o we kra ko carriage kwa kwachiga. Ọkọ ba se nnuane a omudi wo hono no ena ma omunyi
na say ye wura ne agye nkwa edi nechi Yesu Kristo odi 33 years according to Bible. And so ye nyame me who ni so ye nyame but odi 33 years. So age doesn't enye age de kire obi gidi e wo nyame mu. What do you say? Enye age de kire. The fact that obi betime di 100 years impact obi make us assess obi betime di 30 years 25 years, the impact, as a channel. It is about the longest the longest years I'll be doing as so.
The discussion we
are lessons that we
need to
learn.
No, maybe say obiati say nobody suffer obi enu aka say obi an konko da mo obi anye adwuma obi an sorry a on the omra sorry for manopako sie nyumbre say ade beche afimu nyina me nya hwe nti me fa me car me dey come mechanic sabi sunsun ni ba ba me car come mechanic
so ye kwaba so ade she be share from ye kwaba sisia. So a lot of your text messages want me say omodiaba lot of them on this matter of spiritual and physical, and you know obi e chenadwin. I take a cue from what of kind, the fact is when Jimmy GD engine and chere say obetima kame me ni e ma me yo, and the fact obi so nji so for Charles GD into no and so chere say ni pa so ntimi and chere say the suit of mind is here. Now we've said a lot about both the physical and the spiritual. What is needed now is lessons that we need to learn. Say be say kwada dunsia se BBC kura na 50 years na AC ye beti so kura afi ewie mhye won komo ye mpanyimfo komo omamu no nyina so ya adwene se de besi asachire mu ama etibide to anamo papa. So ba mesha say Kofi the lessons and what we are supposed to
you see maka Ghana on ya ye won se pete insure to a ye kira mesimi dan insure ni ja pe nan refuse obi say that pamenka eniema e wo say Ghana for ye ni ko won kese e ya pomden anasa aspiti opa ko me offer say that 37 says here last ada omudi ni call emergency omo frame me ameko ye kodu wono for 5 to 6 hours now the whole system 37 operating on it no na shut it down. Me say me that me kase obi si o me say okay me nua me di na chi umari eku no MRI machine because that time 208 na Ghana na bi ya ebi ni ya John Pencil the tibu also ayebo Afcon ya dey no South Africa MRI say and I'm say ye no Ghana for do no the I was say ye ma aban ye ma ye ho to ye no ye nka
pay attention to that.
Okay, road safety is one of the institutions are we are very very weak. They are weak in the sense that Christmas any Easter and no better. Maybe zebra crossing the money man.
America king.
Aya, that be ko nim say go kwa say we are zebra twem. Dem be want approach the kraman okwa wo duru zebra cross na no attract no e so ya green anu no sorry no okọ Ghana ni kwani mu kwa mu twa because approach nkra akora ye kire no ha ye twa ekwam dem be want ya say eniema e be ma Ghana tumpon no ya nwene ho sebe se obekọ 37 anase kolibu anase okonfa no che Kolebu Teaching Hospital, me call me administrator no, I could dim come as a massa. And to put to Kruma. I'm now when the doing your friend say, open for the one. I pay for almost antenatal.
Okay, antenatal.
Open Nimbiadun so bad. Because pressure now. Na yetimi aloko government toilets na e wo Kolebu no
court cry sanity
na ya ma me no mo man so mo dai chief justice to the rules me ka me no na be ko na kasa court the big what is a public place, you know.
My mindset is a problem.
That is what because you
it's a problem.
You don't care. That is a problem. You don't care. Compare say beto Kolebu was making. Ya local no any yama private person
e manage
abesi ebi oho oba wo ko jonso a or you 50 pesos like who we are oba bia so jonso a oba be panase toilet roll na 10 pesos. Kolebu Teaching Hospital, all the hospitals
now the government are providing for us in Israel.
Winning out there ya tuma was say Kolebu no for no
ombaho
ebe twema ba be use it no yatu. And I'm beside and say, we are doctor or see where I'm say okay. We need a friend of airborne disease. So we local had here, no more toilet to Kolebu now. The neighbor hospital.
It is better you save the situation.
These are people who don't even understand. Ghana, we don't think outside the box. We are in the box. Yet say in Koto. We now better of a question near Chumabafon. Basic things now make count. Me pay BB associated say MP in the land cruiser na minister one
or provide me
one man public transport me go na bus stop 805
e smooth
I don't have a problem. Okay, me go hospital me pay code ama me code me nya bi me ho ato me say no turn no be kwa brochira e wona na shama identity the government officials kwa brochira because our health system is weak. And we don't want to talk about it. Master, me winning, because of the job that I do, I get a lot of complaints. A lot of complaints. I hear basic things. I ain't me. Meanwhile, look at the amount of money we are spending on government budgets. Government, Bisa, be checking. Speaker of the House. Okay, and I said, Mammy or Vice President. And I said, Baumia Koy, you know. You mean that it's casting and spending here. It can be the whole hospital. And that's a whole clinic. But meanwhile, they are called Bruni. Okay, and then young can watch him. Now, say, Martin, because if you say the young can afford media, you are not interested. And I'm a computer and a consumer. Let's stop before somebody drinks.
So you're preventing.
You're prevention. We don't prevent. Now, Sabi will be now saying space, Elon Musk. Now, SpaceX, it took a view for say 5 seconds. I said, 5 minutes and a sound by and conform continue woman first part they say Yankopon was so and they are sorry Yankopon it to Israel Ukraine see Israel will win. Say Israel where ya. Why now one behave now we have behave now when anyone no more to train no. And then if you buy no
Israel will win.
You who say Bethlehem. I will feature ya. What that I check.
And then nada na enye
me pa church e ya ni sesa e ya dada unima obi be dada wouldn't want me would be dada me or never be brave because of my exposure and my experience. What can miti because they miss me no me catch you. Sebi na sofo no dey oyare on hospital. Sofo no catch am say wonya bi si na say omna me em pa ebo no. Ono dey oyare on hospital. And on dey wonya pa ebo. Papa bi to program no sebi atonye ntento na busuafo sofo kese pa o won asem kan so de bia wo kan krofo ho de wo de wuntimi nka we busu ni de wu na nakopon no ayo aka jo so we busuafo de mewu na me de nko ahwaho de nko na mu anaasɛ mpanyinfoɔ deɛ nkwa na mu what is sɛ sɔfo bi aka kyerɛ odua kwahwɛ akwae bi sɛ wo yɛsi wobɛwu
yo media medical asset me say spiritualism no me believe media I am a Christian Jerusalem ne Bethlehem ne ade no I will not comment on those things. From the experience of others, cautious men learn wisdom. From the experience of others, cautious men learn wisdom. BBC ni afa baby aye. As an engineer, we share the history of the shipping. Titanic.
Yeah, the sinking of Titanic.
Yes, 1912, and the sinking, the maiden voyage. On build this ship now, one can say
it can never sink.
Unsinkable. It's a maiden voyage and a sinking, a crash here, iceberg, and a sinking here. Through that, no, so our ship in a sinking here, no, and the man changes about the shipping industry, sir, and the safety in IAE. And when we go to school, we learn all these things. Into the SC wa hey, the main share say, yen animal a we. My own word in yakwa. Eh, ya, share a young man like a mutala. Mani Boama, ne the flying crew ya, Oma Akabia. Omi baby, me and Cassino, Omu won't buy no. And ye, she beer. Amasa at Orion Chemino, a free.
At what?
Yes, and Qualaya, a woo sistini. Mummy fat a quaint be shawa. A bay, Mrs. Sadi, a free ho. Ya every time visions, Baba, because you're roasting yet, you're casting yet. And you don't know who's a crop to me is in order. Because me, as a Christian, no, me damn bompire, me whom and yema. A people whom bush yema, which we and sana. So it is nothing. Now, what do I do?
The preventive aspect.
The preventive aspect, no. And yes, spiritual, you know. Oba who say, I didn't be see. Now, dear Namasani, I'm an HCC, Yama, you be brain. Because if you're not a jatwa, or a filling station be exploding.
So recklessness, negligence, not paying attention to detail, not being meticulous.
Yes, or they are organized. The country, or they are chassis organized. Be able to they say a helicopter, the maintenance was it on schedule? Yeah, plant maintenance, and now you train, breakdown maintenance. You acquire the other say, only a hunia, ya repair horn. Now, Edico, no, a day plant. I dare say you and say you, the time to pay or the effect. Ye do this sign ye may a bat ya brabonuma. A best son yama. This are bruchy, your qua, ye huno. Your hospitals near dear. Ye friend in
the hospital no system need to be shut down on the power hospital. So,
President Mamma by radio a bonabasso, or fair UGMC, may bahab a can once and be brave, OCC, may be brave, I a jaguho. And I'm just saying, he needs men to think with. Nasa vision onyaye no onye na bedru ba bi no ono mo mbe yare ye mfa ne kwabrochi the vision onyaye no yes o continue e bedru ba bi na anhwa obe play ma ko drabrochi no. Yes, I stayed in Singapore for several years. Look when you are building country no or building for 25 years or yare cancer no he was treated in a Singapore there. I find ko ba bia
because the medical system was good.
Was good. These are the things.
We proud ourselves.
Yes.
Yes.
These are the things. I say. We say a test here called South Africa. It doesn't augur well for a country like Ghana. You have premier universities near there. We need a strategic thinking. There's a son yama. Now every time the yama misu country say when beggars die, there are no comet scene.
There are not.
The heavens themselves blaze for the death of a princess. 3 days now, we are share Roma. Maybe a sign. Now Shakespeare some more kind said when beggars die, there are no comet scene. The heavens themselves blaze for the death of a princess.
The main person can say all over the world, baby a nyamia semo. Baby a nyamia semo biaso, nyame ekasa. And in America, many I could feel Kahmosem. The number one gentleman of this world, Donald Trump. He believes in Christ.
Donald Trump?
Yes. Sure. Or believe in Christ. Because you see, one of his testimony, one of his testimony, I'll say, Tia or Tias no who say, and you or no, but they are rather save no. Oh, Kofi Nyabotre. Because at the time, I know all your campaign, or with all the CIA needs, all the security, somebody was able to shoot through that security. Nyame jeno. Ema ekana son, but I can't nipedua. Obia jidie obia nsi hu kwan. Ena asofo Ghana ha, yempa yebo no se ma to renchem kura nsida. Man kama boni bia kura nsida na nka yina ye ntina wo man mu fefefe. De asa aban ye onye na famudie. De nyame nkrofo se ye be ye famudie. Ne mu de pese ye kama obi ate ase ne se. Onyame na obo soro ni asase no, nobody can shout his mouth. You can choose to believe it, you can choose not to believe it. Enye show. Say me hu bibi wo kwabra, me hu bibi wo na maka kire. O pa gidi pa ma nyemi. So ti ase. Enti yen ka say because a professor wo Ghana hanti. And you can say ma obi enye adwuma sebi ma police for nkwa adwuma ma soldier for nkwa adwuma ma fire service for nya adwuma ma portals e wokwan mu ye nsiesie. I mean nobody saying that. Sa ye pese come on tiase say sa adwuma na obi a wona famu dia wo ye na asofo ye de enso say ye intercede ma oman enipa ene abusua. Nti say osofo bi vision bi na say o de beto abonten. Say ade we na mehu afa nipa suwesi ho nti ye mompaye ana ye reach out to the person na nipa no emra me nchen kwabra me hu bone a ewom na akoye se enne no Ghana for few of them me nkasa dodo na ye fa so for nya and then the BT Kofika one man church asori bi anyone started with one man asori bi anyone you should tell me one church I started here nipa ku na ko start here no me say asori started with one man church asori started with one man church and akobra nyame adu no bi ne hu ade tie muntie nyame dwuma mu no obi ani hu ade aya chede
so for me that's it
akobra aya chede it is omo mu ade so ye bom hu ade
5 4 3 2 and 1 this is the number for the day sika o sika 0595-306 *** 0595-306 ***. Yeah, that Reverend Charles who say you recommend
illegal mining.
It be you free.
Yes, so because you need one, you know, when it's you know, when you be you know, when I watch us, I'm sorry. As a so no more, we are 7 empire, and that because
so the mindset, they understand the partisanship, the dishonesty, and
the program men cut I did a program that didn't even it doesn't.
You know, on say but the real caption then is about illegal mining. But no more, you know. But no more regularity. I said the community mining.
Now, community mining, you're winning. See, man cannot crunch here. We are more catchers as of one.
They said, "Yeah, I said,
no, you see, Adiana Ecoso previously, it's our community mining, not illegal. Because the
community mining was never illegal. The licenses were issued to them.
Partisan approach.
That approach, maybe partisan approach. What is different from this?
Anyway,
we are number the more suffer.
Thank you so much for your time.